I have a math problem that looks so easy, most people become overconfident and get it wrong. Seriously, don't grab a calculator. Just try to solve it in your head. Here's the fraction. The numerator is 50 divided by 5 multiplied by 2. And the denominator is 5. What answer did you get? Keep it in your mind. Now let me show you the answer that tricks almost everyone. Most people look at the top of the fraction and immediately combine the 5 and the 2. They say, 5 times 2 equals 10. Then they rewrite the expression as 50 divided by 10. That's 5. And then the denominator is 5. So 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Boom. Answer equals 1. Simple, fast, confident, and completely wrong. But here's the scary part. The people who get it wrong are usually not bad at math. They're often the people who answer the fastest, because their brain sees familiar numbers and starts taking shortcuts. Our brains love shortcuts. In fact, your brain is doing it all day long. Imagine you're walking through a forest. You see a path. Instead of checking every possible route, you follow the path that's already there. Your brain does the same thing with math. It sees 5 and 2 next to each other and says, hey, let's multiply those. It feels natural. It feels efficient. It feels correct. But mathematics doesn't care about what feels correct. Mathematics follows rules. And those rules exist for a very important reason. Imagine if every person on Earth solved expressions differently. Scientists would get different answers. Engineers would build different bridges. Programmers would write software that behaves differently on every computer. The world would be chaos. So mathematicians created a universal set of rules, a system that everyone follows. You may know it as PEMDAS, sometimes PEMDAS, or bodmas. Different names. Same idea. Think of PEMDAS as the traffic laws of mathematics. Without traffic laws, cars would crash into each other. Without order of operations, numbers would crash into each other. Let's break it down. P stands for parentheses. Example. Open parenthesis 4 plus 3 close parenthesis times 2. First solve what's inside the parentheses. For plus 3 equals 7. Then multiply by 2. The answer is 14. E stands for exponents. Example. 3 squared plus 1. First calculate the exponent. 3 squared equals 9. Then add 1. The answer is 10. M and D stand for multiplication and division. A common mistake is to multiply first. Now here's the part that many people never learn properly. Multiplication does not always come before division, and division does not always come before multiplication. They are equals. They are on the same team. When multiplication and division appear together, you simply move from left to right. That's it. Same thing for addition and subtraction. They also share the same priority level. Let's use a little story. Imagine multiplication and division are standing in a line waiting to enter a movie theater. Neither one is more important. The rule is simple. Whoever gets to the front of the line first goes first. Left to right. That's the rule. Example. 24 divided by 4 times 2. Wrong way. 4 times 2 equals 8. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. But multiplication and division have the same priority. So we solve from left to right. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. 6 times 2 equals 12. The correct answer is 12. A and S stand for addition and subtraction. A common mistake is to add first. Example. 10 minus 4 plus 2. Wrong way. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 10 minus 6 equals 4. But addition and subtraction have the same priority. So we solve from left to right. 10 minus 4 equals 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8. The correct answer is 8. Now let's return to our problem. The numerator is 50 divided by 5 multiplied by 2. Look carefully. The first operation from the left is division. So we do that first. 50 divided by 5 equals 10. Now the numerator becomes 10 multiplied by 2, which equals 20. So the entire fraction becomes 20 over 5. And 20 divided by 5 equals 4. The correct answer is 4, not 1. 4. What's fascinating is that the wrong answer feels cleaner. It feels simpler. And that's exactly why so many people choose it. This is one of the reasons mathematicians love puzzles like this. They don't test whether you can calculate. They test whether you can follow rules under pressure. Now here's a challenge for you. Don't leave yet. I have another one. And this time, I want your answer in the comments. Ready? The numerator is 72 divided by 8 multiplied by 3. The denominator is 3. What is the final answer? Don't guess. Use the exact same rule we learned today. Remember, multiplication and division are equals. Work from left to right. Then tell me your answer in the comments. And here's the fun part. Don't read the comments before solving it. Because once you see someone else's answer, your brain stops thinking and starts copying. Solve it yourself. Post your answer. Then come back and see how many people got trapped. Good luck. If you enjoyed this math puzzle, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more brain-teasing challenges. See you in the next video.